I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued prayers for my family and I. This is a very tragic situation. Despite the enemy continuously trying to subvert it and reframe it as satire or comedy or tea, sexual violence is never comedy and it is certainly never tea. But I want you to know that from the very beginning, God has been in this, directing and guiding us and protecting us. I know that many of you are aware of this case because it was shared online without my consent in an effort to defame me, to shame me, to humiliate me, and to silence me. But I carry no shame, and I give that back to the people involved in this situation. And for certain, they have humiliated themselves. For those of you who are not familiar with this case, my name is Lakeisha Caples, and I am the lead plaintiff in a racketeering and human trafficking federal civil action against one of the perpetrators. But there are many, many more who have yet to be named in this case. For my protection, I'll say that this statement is alleged. The reason that I am sharing this publicly is because I have come up against a wall fighting against organized crime, criminal networks in Hollywood, corruption, and bribery, on the belief that women's organizations that I've worked with, human trafficking organizations, local, state, and federal law enforcement, entire police departments, attorneys, and judges have become compromised and bribed in an effort to protect the very people that I've been fighting against. For far too long, our government has allowed men and wealthy individuals to escape accountability, especially when it comes to sexual violence. So much so that they have developed a posture of, you can't tell on me. You cannot tell what I've done to you. And if you try to tell on me, I will completely upend your life. I will come after you. I will come after your children. I will defame you. And I will even try to kill you. But you cannot tell what I've done. And for the past almost 6 years on this journey, I have either met or learned about countless victims, mostly women, and the overwhelming majority black women, who have been silenced because wealthy individuals believe that you can't tell on me. But I'm telling, and I am telling my story. In March 2020, I contacted the FBI and reported that Christy Jackson, owner of Women's CEO Project in Houston, Texas, solicited individuals to target me. About 3 years prior to that, I followed Christy Jackson online and later learned that she falsely accused me of plagiarism. I'm sure at the time Jackson accused me of plagiarizing her, she did not know that I am an academically trained writer and a PhD level professor of literature. Jackson later changed her story from me plagiarizing her to me copying her style. The individuals the individuals solicited to target me were not regular criminals, but a highly organized criminal network that is military and law enforcement trained. And this criminal network created hate, defamation, smear, and stalking campaigns against me online and offline. They even solicited hate groups and neighbors within my own community to engage in the hate campaign. Some of these individuals repeatedly broke into my apartment, placed surveillance and equipment in the apartment, and streamed it online for profit, hacked and monitored my communication, and shared my documents online, which is also known as doxing. My medical records were shared online, and I also reported to the FBI that Jackson conspired with others on at least 3 different occasions to poison my family and I. The situation continued to escalate when Jackson conspired with other entrepreneurs, content creators, and so-called celebrities to engage in the hate campaign. These individuals used their platform to further the hate campaign by using my private information, my story, copyrighted material stolen from my computer, and information from the illegal surveillance material to then create content, music, and movies which they sold for profit. The individuals that I reported to the FBI as that I believe were involved includes Olivia Nadine Lamb, J. Roy, Kristen Azane Ohule, Lisa Nichols, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Ayanna Van Zant, Issa Rae, Beyonce Carter, Kim Kardashian, M. Night Shyamalan, Keke Palmer, Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, Spike Lee, Damon John, Ellen DeGeneres, Adam Sandler, Denzel Washington, Janelle Monáe, T.D. Jakes, Sarah Jakes Roberts, Jennifer Lopez, Sean P. Diddy Combs, Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, Donald Glover, and several companies, including Starz Corporation, Amazon, Spotify, Target, Walmart, and many, many more who profited from this human trafficking case. I also reported to the FBI that Curtis 50 Cent Jackson became one of the primary aggressors, and on the belief that he conducted illegal background checks on me and my family, and that he contacted my family and friends and colleagues to spread defamation and slanderous rumors. I also reported that I believe he contacted and conspired with my children's fathers to defame me. I cannot begin to tell you how sad and frustrating it has been to watch my own people, Black people, become involved in stirring up hatred, misogynist, and racist to attack my family. I will never understand how black people can conspire with Africans who sold them into slavery and whites who have terrorized our community for centuries to come together and attack a black woman, her children, and her family, people who they do not even know. But be not deceived. What gives me solace in this horrible situation is knowing that the world witnessed this heinous and unprovoked attack. And they now know who you truly are. I did not have to tell people that black people are demoralized and lack integrity because they saw it. I did not have to tell the world that black men are weak and cowardice because you showed them with your actions. And actions speak louder than words. The way that black people attacked my family, they don't even attack the most depraved individuals in our community that way. Because drug dealers and black serial killers in our community are applauded. And traffickers and pimps are nearly deified. But my family was attacked for no reason. People in this country and all over the world are watching and saying if they would attack this woman and her family who did nothing to them, imagine what they would do to us if they held the power. My family and I will spend the rest of our lives healing from this situation, but we will never forget. The world will never forget what happened. To those of you who are going through similar situations, keep fighting. Keep knocking. Keep seeking. And keep asking. And God will show up. And together, we will change this world.